Richard Hughes' future at Liverpool has taken another dramatic twist, with fresh reports suggesting the Reds' sporting director could face a huge decision once the summer transfer window slams shut. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Despite months of speculation linking him with a lucrative move to Saudi Arabia, Hughes remains fully focused on Liverpool's transfer business. But according to journalist Ben Jacobs, Al Hilal are far from giving up, and they're preparing to make an aggressive move to lure him away from Anfield later this year. Speaking to the Redmen TV, Jacobs revealed, "My expectation is that it goes quiet over the summer, that he continues to lead Liverpool's recruitment and get this two-summer plan done. But then, after that, I think Al Hilal will be there. I think Al Hilal will be aggressive." That suggests Liverpool supporters may not have heard the last of this story. Reports from Saudi Arabia have repeatedly claimed Hughes has already agreed to join Al Hilal, although Liverpool insists that isn't the case. Club sources maintain the 47-year-old is fully committed to overseeing the remainder of the summer rebuild, with Hughes leading the club's recruitment strategy as Andoni Iraola begins life as Liverpool head coach. However, once the transfer window closes, the picture could change significantly. Jacobs added that while Hughes' focus remains entirely on Liverpool for now, once the window shuts, he'll have a big decision to make. Al Hilal are reportedly planning for Hughes to reunite with former Bournemouth colleague Simon Francis, with the pair expected to take on technical and sporting director roles if a deal is eventually agreed. The timing couldn't be more significant for Liverpool. Hughes is overseeing one of the club's biggest transitions in years, managing the change from Arne Slot to Andoni Iraola while continuing to reshape the squad following the arrival of Victor Munoz and other transfer activity. Alongside FSG CEO of football Michael Edwards, Hughes is helping map out Liverpool's long-term future. But notably, both men are currently entering the final year of their contracts. With 8 senior players also approaching the end of their deals, stability behind the scenes has never been more important. Whether Hughes remains at Anfield beyond this summer is still unclear, but if he does choose to leave before his contract expires next year, Liverpool may already have a succession plan in place through assistant sporting director David Woodfine. For now, Hughes' attention remains fixed on strengthening Liverpool. But once the transfer window closes, this developing saga could quickly become one of the biggest off-field stories surrounding the club. So, while Richard Hughes isn't going anywhere just yet, this is a situation Liverpool fans will want to keep a close eye on. His immediate priority is completing the club's summer rebuild, but once the transfer window closes, Al Hilal are expected to step up their pursuit in a big way. If Hughes is tempted by the Saudi project, Liverpool could face another major change behind the scenes at a crucial moment in the club's evolution. Whether he stays or goes, the next few months could prove decisive for Liverpool's long-term future. Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you, let's get back into the video. Harvey Elliott's Liverpool future has taken a dramatic twist, with the midfielder now set for an unexpected second chance following the arrival of new head coach Andoni Iraola. Just months ago, Elliott looked destined to leave Anfield after falling completely out of favour under Arne Slot. A £35 million move to Aston Villa had even been agreed, but the transfer ultimately collapsed after the midfielder failed to make enough appearances during his loan spell to trigger a permanent deal. That left the 23-year-old back at Liverpool, with many believing his long-term future at the club was all but over. However, the managerial change has completely altered the landscape. According to the Mail's Lewis Steele, speaking on the Anfield Index Media Matters podcast, Iraola has promised every player a fresh start and intends to personally assess Elliott during Liverpool's pre-season tour of the United States before making any final decisions. Steele explained, "The word is just always there's a clean slate this summer. We don't know what the manager wants. The manager's going to have the chance to assess them. So I think in terms of a lot of the outgoings, whether that's on loan or permanent, they're going to be later in the window. I think Iraola's going to want to have a look at Harvey Elliott. From what I've heard, he's willing to give him a chance on the tour, and then we'll go from there. I think you can say the same about Trey Nyoni, about the other youngsters that are knocking around the squad. That represents a major U-turn in Elliott's situation, with the England under-21 international suddenly back in contention to prove he deserves a place in Liverpool's plans. His market value has also taken a hit following an underwhelming loan spell, meaning Liverpool are unlikely to receive the £35 million fee they had previously negotiated with Aston Villa. That could make keeping Elliott for another season an increasingly attractive option if he impresses Iraola over the coming weeks. A move abroad has also gone quiet. RB Leipzig had been heavily linked with Elliott over the past year, but Steele suggested there is very little substance to those rumours at this stage. He added, "I did check it out from the Leipzig end when I was doing the Diomande background and didn't get much back in terms of Elliott. I don't think that one's a mover at the moment. Obviously, they were linked with Elliott a lot last summer, but I think he'll be given a chance in pre-season, and then Liverpool will make calls from that point onwards. With a new manager, a fresh opportunity, and his Liverpool career unexpectedly back in his own hands, the coming weeks could prove decisive. Elliott appeared to be heading for the Anfield exit, but now he has one final opportunity to convince Iraola that he still has a future in red. So could Harvey Elliott complete a remarkable turnaround and force his way back into Liverpool's plans? Or is this simply delaying an inevitable departure later in the transfer window? With Andoni Iraola prepared to hand him a fresh opportunity during pre-season, the midfielder now has the perfect stage to prove he still belongs at Anfield. The next few weeks could define not only Elliott's future, but also Liverpool's transfer plans heading into the new season.